Are you gonna work now? Thank you. I know you couldn't hear me. I saw that. I fixed it. There. It's fixed. Hi. Hello. I've been gone for a week. If something is broken, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I will hydrate. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, hello, Pybro and Kata. Again, I was gone for a week. Um, if things are broken, I don't know why. If things don't work, well, is it really a stream without scuff? Honestly, at least a little bit. Your bones feel broken. That's not good. Do you think perhaps you should get that looked at? Maybe? Potentially? Well, hello, Selena. Welcome to the land of the living. Nah, okay. I can't. I can't make you do it. I just strongly advise that you do. You know, just friendly. Hey, maybe if your bones feel broken, you should probably get that checked. Just a little bit. Okay. Shoulder popped and random side pain. This is a wonderful day. They ain't broken, they just feel broken from overworking. Well, lay the frick down. Please. Excuse me. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, good. Thank you. Very good. Head pats. Head pats for Pie Bro. Give me a ladder. So, how is everyone? How was your week? Mine was exhausting. I I was very tired when I got back. I was very tired when I got back. I have asked several people at this point if I ever say that I'm gonna spend an entire week with family, slap me. I am an introvert who was born into a family of extroverts who always have to be in your general area at all times and who don't understand. Done. Good, thank you. I know I can count on you. Literally, I spent so much time reading. Meanwhile, every adult had to be like in the same room watching TV at an ungodly level of volume. And I'm sitting there like, I would much rather just go into the room that I'm sleeping in, close the door, and just read. That sounds so much more appealing to me than watching football or basketball or whatever else they put on. I think we watched the same westerns multiple times. Once because like my grandfather and my uncle were watching it, and then my dad came over after those two had gone back home. My dad came over and he started watching it, and I'm like, I just saw this the other day. Also, can you please turn the volume down or put subtitles on, for crying out loud? If y'all need hearing aids, get hearing aids, but for fuck's sake. The only show that matters, diners, drive-ins, and dives. No, unfortunately not. But yeah, no, your thighs, lower back, and arms are sore. I feel that. I have been in pain since I got home. I was on like high alert the entire time I was there. There is no relaxing. For those of you who know, um, you already know, but for those who don't, I am trans, right? I'm a trans man. I still have to wear binders. I was wearing those for 12 plus hours every day because everyone had to be like all congregated in the same area constantly. I am in pain, like capital P pain. My like ribs and chest are so angry at me. My back is angry at me. My legs are angry at me because of all the traveling and the through the airports and then all the walking and carrying heavy bags and having to wrangle a 9-year-old because I have a 9-year-old. And on the plane, he did great. On the plane, he did great. He was excited because he was, finally old enough to remember the trip. So he's excited because we got to, socializing is the devil's work for fucking real, man. And my family, they always have to be doing something. Does that make sense? They always have to be doing something. They can never just relax. They don't know how to relax. Because if they're relaxing, they're sleeping. So my dad, my poor dad, um, he was constantly so like I have two younger sisters. They're both very like one of them is very extroverted. The other one I would kind of call her an ambivert because she's kind of both. She's introverted until she's not. They wanted to go shopping. I'm not a big shopper. I would much rather just relax. Or like if we're going to go do something, I don't know, go to a park or a movie or something. But um there's not a whole lot to do in that town. I'm whatever I'm paid to be. Fair. The town we were in is extremely small. Um no, Bump is stuck in ads. Oh no. um the town we're in, uh where my dad and my mom live. They're It's an incredibly small town. Um like right on the border, right? There's not a whole lot there. There's really not a whole lot there. There's a couple of fast food restaurants, and then there's so many like sit-in restaurants, but there's not really like extracurricular activities to do, like movies or anything like that. So you have to drive an hour in either direction, um either north to go to one of the bigger cities or south. Sounds like my grandparents. They're always doing something, working on the house, but since they're old, they involve me in it. But my dad's like, everybody's like, oh, we want to go do this, we want to go do that, we want to go here, we want to go there. And my dad's sitting there like, okay, but Tal can't do all of that because I'm disabled. Hi, Bob. Welcome back from ad jail. Sounds like our neighborhood. My dad's like, well, Tal can't do all that because Tal's disabled and he's in a lot of pain all the time. I'm like, yep. Um, So my sisters are like, well, we want to go. And my dad's stuck where he's like, spend time with daughters or spend time with son. Eh. Okay, I'll hydrate. Thank you, Mom. Um, so he ends up going, they take my kid with them. So he gets to actually like get out and go spend some time with family without me being there. Um, so he enjoyed that, but like as soon as he got back, he retreated back into like the back room where he and I were sleeping. And he would just like play a game or get on his iPad or something because he'd had enough people time and he needed his alone time. So yeah, no, it was nice seeing everyone. It was a little less nice getting constantly dead named and misgendered the entire weekend. Um, I did have what started out as a joke, right? I had made the joke, all the cuddles, thank you. I need them. I hurt. I had made the joke that if one more person dead named or misgendered me after I had been told them multiple times over the past couple years what the name I go by now is and what pronouns I use, I was gonna get some name tags, you know, the sticker ones that you stick to the front of your shirt. It was a joke, right? And then the day before my flight out to go see them, uh, my mom, she dead named me twice over the phone. And I'm like, this is no longer a joke. So I went to CVS and got some fucking name tags. So when I got there, I put the name tags on the table. I kept getting dead named, I kept getting misgendered. So I took one of them out, wrote my name on it, and just on my chest. And just tapped it every time somebody called me by the name I don't use anymore. No, don't stab them. Um, it got better as time went on, but no, no guns and nukes. Stop it. It got better as the week progressed. A lot of it has to do with the fact that like I don't really talk to family very often. I'm not social. I never have been. It's been something that they've been trying to quote unquote fix since I was a kid. I've never been very social and I don't call people very often. Um if I'm calling you or like poking you for attention, you're someone who doesn't eat up spoons for me or just somebody that I can relax around, that I feel comfortable like relaxing around. Um that's not a lot of people. The list is very short and it's not like it's not like personal toward people who like don't eat up my spoons. It's just that my level of introversion is so high. I don't really spend time with a lot of people. So being around very social people for a week straight who all want to lecture you about the same thing 20 million times in the span of 12 hours. No, Bob, I'm fine. I'm home now. This was last week. I got home Thursday. Yeah, I got home on Thursday. I was in Texas for a week last week. So, um, like seeing everybody's nice. I did get to see my youngest sister graduate high school. That was fun. Um, sitting in the sitting on the bleachers in the what they called the stadium, surrounded by so many people. Both sides of the stadium were full. There were so many people. And my agoraphobic butt is sitting in the middle of a crowd. No easy exit. The only thing grounding me is me trying to wrangle my 9-year-old ADHD son, who was trying to climb on me like a jungle gym the whole time. So I distracted myself with that for a couple hours. And then they took us to a sit-in restaurant late at night. And then it hit 10 o'clock, which is my son's bedtime, so he's already acting out because he's tired. I'm tired. I'm overstimulated. I am upset. I'm just like, I would. Okay, you go shower, Stinky. Um, Thank you for the cozy bump. I was, just in general, I was not in a very good mood anymore. And then they're like, "Oh, well, let's go to this sit-in restaurant. It's my dad's like, this is my favorite restaurant in town." And I'm like, okay. They have nothing on the menu that kiddo can eat. Nothing. So my dad had to drive to Burger King to get a kid's not McNugget, Burger King, kid's nugget meal so that my child could eat. Because every single sit-in restaurant, except the sushi restaurant, because sushi restaurants are so much better. Anyway, um, almost every single sit-in restaurant in that town uses milk in their batter for their chicken strips. And kiddo can't have milk, so he couldn't have that. And then I ordered my food, and it was the blandest thing I had ever had. I'm sitting there like, um, we're at a Mexican restaurant. Where'd the flavor go? Like, it just didn't have any. Like, I enjoy your cardboard. It didn't taste good. And then, of course, my uncle tries it, and my grandfather try it. They like it, and I'm like, of course you like it. I don't though, because like there's no fucking flavor, and any flavor you've got in it right now, I put there because I put salt and pepper on it to try and save the situation. It didn't save anything. So I'm overstimulated. I'm tired. My son is tired. He's overstimulated. He's also hungry. We're still waiting on food. And I'm sitting at the end of the table with my kid. Like, I would rather just not be here. They saw white people coming in. You know what? You know what? Um, you're half right. Because most of my family, yes, were white. But my ma and my youngest sister are not. Well, yeah, my youngest sister's half white. Um, but like they're Hispanic. And I'm looking at my mom from across the table, and I'm like, where the fuck is the flavor? What is this? What is happening? Finding out the towel Laura wasn't expecting. By the way, if you didn't know, I kind of, aside from the pain and the fatigue, another reason that I took a little bit of extra time to come back to streaming um was because I have, aside from the way that I normally speak, I have two accents that fight each other for dominance constantly if I'm around family. And it's even worse. You would take the trash out right now. Sorry. It's even worse when I'm surrounded by both. So I grew up in the valley, in Texas. So I grew up with I didn't realize that I had it until I left Texas, but I apparently grew up with a pretty thick, really, a pretty thick Hispanic adjacent accent. I say adjacent because it was mixed with the southern that I had from my family from the south. So I'm surrounded in 1 week by my ma and everyone in that town, and then my dad's family, who are from the south, and I don't mean Texas. Are you done? Just a little bit. You done now? You good? Okay. So when I left and I got back home, I was sitting in that midway point between sounding Hispanic and Southern, and I needed a little extra time to rein those back in. Otherwise, I would be sounding very different right now. Just so you know. I have before. I've been asked before if I was Mexican, just based on how I speak when my accent's in full swing. So I rein everything in to sound as neutral as possible. We almost heard a feral sounding towel. You've heard feral towel before. Um, yeah. The longer I'm around my mom, though, the more Hispanic I sound. Like you when you talk to your dad. Yeah, you're almost um to a point where I can't understand you when you're talking to family. Almost. That one time you were visiting and you had your mom on the phone and she tried to speak to me first thing in the morning before I was awake, and I couldn't understand a single word she said. I'm like, you're lying to me if you say you're speaking English, because that didn't make a lick of sense. You sound nothing like your family. I don't, if I'm careful. If I'm at home, and not around family, I don't sound like them at all. But if I'm around them for prolonged periods of time, I'm what we call a accent chameleon. If I'm around a specific accent for an extended period of time, I start to mimic it subconsciously. It's because your mom's dumb. I wasn't going to be the one to say it. Anyway, um yeah, if I'm around a specific accent for too long, I start to mimic it subconsciously. It just naturally happens. I don't do it on purpose. Um no one in my family tree has a British accent. Hell, I don't even know why I have one. It could be media you grew up with, cuz I mean, you could have watched something or been listening to something when you were a kid and just absorbed the pronunciation that way. It happens all the time. I met one girl one time at a convention who, I don't know if this was true, but if it is, it's wild. She said that her parents are not British, but they wanted her to have a British accent. So while she was growing up, they would speak with a British accent and watch British shows. So growing up, she said that that's what she heard, so that's how she learned to speak. And then once she was old enough that the accent was like stuck, like it was there, then they swapped back to their original accents and they're like, by the way, we're not British. Because, like, growing up, I would go to school, right? And I'd be around all my friends and my teachers and stuff. If I stalk you long enough, you'll sound like me. Eventually, yeah. Actually, if you are like, if I'm talking to you constantly, some of your accent will eventually stick. It happens all the time. I always thought I spoke with my accent because I fell on my face when I was younger and lost my top. No, I mean, it might have something to do with it, but yeah, a lot of accent has to do with like how you learned to say certain words. Because growing like I was saying, like growing up in the valley in Texas, most of what I heard came from my friends and their parents and my teachers, most of whom were Mexican, Mexican American. Most of them, like I'd go to my friend's house, their parents would be speaking Spanish. Oh god, it almost slipped. It almost slipped out. Um, most of their parents would be speaking Spanish or, Spanglish, really. Um, and then of course their accents when they spoke English. And then I had teachers who had the same thing. And my my mom, my stepmom, is Mexican and Spanish because her father's family is Spanish and her mother's family is Mexican. So, that accent. So like I'd go home and my birth mother and my her husband had really thick southern accents. But so at home I sounded southern and then at school I sounded Mexican. I don't know how to describe it. You do send me a lot of rap memes. I appreciate every single one. And then the year that I lived overseas, I started to adopt a Turkish accent, but I was only there for a year. So once I left, it didn't take as long for it to wear off. If I had stayed there longer, it would have stuck longer after I left, I think. But yeah, no, I my brain is a fly trap for accents. If I'm around one long enough, it's going to start sounding like it. Unfortunately, that means if I'm trying to fake an accent and someone else is using a different accent, my brain is going to automatically copy the one I'm listening to, which happened while I was playing D&D actually once. I started with a Hispanic accent and then my one of my friends was doing like this pseudo Russian accent and it slowly bled into that. We started sounding the same and I'm like, I can't help it. I can't. I am gonna have to just start speaking normally because Tabayaka's so he can get a Japanese accent. Oh my god. If I'm doing accents, I have to do them in isolation. If I'm trying to do them and listen to someone else speak, I default to whatever I'm hearing. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, really. It's unfortunate. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what part of my brain is responsible for that kind of behavior, honestly. It's crazy. It's weird. Thankfully, no one has accused me of making fun of them yet, and I'm hoping it'll stay that way because genuinely not the case. It is funny though, sometimes when I'm just having a conversation with somebody and a random accent slips out on a certain word. God, it sent copious amounts of Yorkshire videos and movies your way. Dude, dude, no. Spartan, it's gotten so bad. I can recognize a Yorkshire accent now. Because I've been friends with you for so long at this point. If I hear another accent that sounds similar to yours, I'm like, that's familiar. It makes me pause. People are setting off fireworks now? For what? For what? Why? 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 Fireworks for Pride Month is a new one. I also don't live in a area that actually like does Pride parades or anything like that. I've actually never been to Pride. I am a lonely little queer who's never been to Pride. Yep. It's the only thing you can think of. Fair. That's fair. Honestly, I live in the South, so like I have to ask the question if I hear explosions or something that sounds like fireworks, I have to ask the question, is it fireworks or is it a gun? You'll take me to one next year? I bet. Hopefully I'll have enough money to go for a trip. Because everything's so expensive now. Oh god, everything's so expensive now. Yay, fixed income. Okay, so before the conversation gets depressing, I'm gonna start booting the game up so that we can have some cozy game time. Because I've been wanting to play this game. So we're gonna go over here and swap all this to the correct game. There's one in Nashville. All right. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I had to change my category. Oops. There we go. Oop. I don't remember what I was doing. Okay. So I think first. Since I've already talked to all the vendors. had to talk to... Where's she at? Where? Oh, where? Where the hell? It says she's down there. She wasn't down there. What do you mean? I'm losing it, you guys. It says she's down here. Where? No, 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 no. Or was that not her? No, she's up there. Where the heck? Woman! Where the frick? Excuse you. Oh, thanks. And then a manor house for Adeline. Okay. We have potato seeds now. We can plant those. We also need to talk to Ayland. Right? Am I forgetting names? No, I'm not. Haha. I do love a good scheme. One second. Okay. Okay. You think you might get a bed soon? Okay. He heard a spooky noise. Tomorrow is your last day. At work? Context? Por favor? I've been working for 6 days straight, and after tomorrow I get 4 days off. Oof. Yeah, you need that. You need those 4 days off for real. Okay. I need more inventory space. Come back. Come back, fish. Damn it. The hell is that? A water bug. Okay. Come over here, Mr. Bug. You bitch bug. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bruh. Got it. Oh, it's not a turn-in? I thought it was gonna be a turn-in. Never mind. Dang. Ah, crap. Come on. A goby. Oh crap, am I gonna get home in time? I think I can extend. Hang on. 1 second. Gameplay. 24-hour clock. It should be gameplay, right? Or display. 3 times. Oh no, can I not extend the day? That sucks. Okay. I might have to do it from the home screen, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Baba boy. Hi. Hello, Oral. How you doing? Oh, look at that. Stone rank. We can open the mine now. Errol's gonna be pissed. Good. It's raining. Oh yeah, I was gonna storm. That's right. Hello. Hello. Thank you. You are now in your first quarter century. Ayo. Was it... Wait, is today your birthday? Is this a happy birthday moment? No? Okay. Was it yesterday? A few days ago. I missed it. Happy late birthday. Go into the light. Wahaha. 23 months. Hi, Ultra. Thank you for the sub. How you been, buddy? Nothing else new for you. What about me? Nothing like new. I'm just recovering from my trip last week. Well, I'm in less pain than I was, and I have more energy than I did, so we're getting there. Thank you for the cozy ultra. And the head pass. Thank you, buddy. And the kipses. Thank you. Oh, oops. Stop it. It's tradition at this point. Okay, I'm running out of energy, so I need to see. Dragon Manager or Drama Maker, whichever you prefer. Oh, yeah. It's, so they have this, like, pseudo D&D-esque game, called Dragons and Drama. And they call the DM the Dragon Manager or the Drama Maker. Sweet. Yeah? Yeah, Dragonborns are pretty fun. Okay. Ooh, we get to pick our pet. Let's see. I'm kind of partial to cats. Which one do I want, though? What do y'all think? 1 through 12. So, pick a number between 1 and 12. Calico Baby, this one. Calico. Okay. What do we want to name her? You want to name her Jimothy. Really? Aurora. Y'all gonna have to duke it out. Y'all are gonna have to duke it out in chat. Theodosia. Kiki's a cute name. Anastasia. I'll second that one, Anastasia. Is that what we're stopping on? Mm. I guess we are. Okay. Just let yourself in. Just let yourself ride on in. I have a cat. Behold, the cat. The girl. So, my question, right? How do they keep the crops fresh in the museum? Wouldn't they just rot after a while? Or is it magic? Formaldehyde? I mean, maybe, but it wouldn't really retain its shape very well. Would it? Like, things preserved in formaldehyde retain, like, most, but it's not great. I feel like there'd be some, like, discoloration still. Maybe? Oh, but I cannot get up there. I know people have tried to preserve, like, organic matter in resin, and it didn't work. You know, that for sure does not work. I could be wrong. I know they preserved a McDonald's cheeseburger in resin. It unfortunately did not change. That's more what's in the McDonald's cheeseburger than the resin, though. That's... the amount of preservatives in a McDonald's cheeseburger. Yeah, I do not eat McDonald's. It doesn't help. I used to work in one, and it kind of turned me off of eating there after, you know, seeing how they make the food. Also, just the association of, it being a place I didn't really enjoy working. So... actually. I think I'm gonna put these in the chest. They're used as crafting material because I don't know what they're used to make. And it might be something that I want later. Good kitty. Pet the kitty. You would go all the way over there the second I cast. You would go all the way over there. Because why not? Ah, okay. I will hydrate. Thank you. Ooh, a salmon. Okay, he's at the forge. So, we'll go over here. No, I've done it before. Poor March. it won't let me eat the raw fish like it does in Stardew. Unfortunate. Bitch. I'm fine. Crap. Aww. Oh.
Thank you for the gifted sub handle.
How you doing, buddy? Ah, my nose. they up there talking about? I'm being nosy. Oh. Oh, no. They don't need to know what I'm drinking right now. It makes you crazy. Is this an intervention? It was just the one time. Oh, no. I drink coffee all the time. Probably more than I should. But all of the time. I need to get more seeds for the garden. It's Ulrich's birthday. What does Ulrich like? Oh no. I've been reading a book and the main character lived on coffee alone for 5 days straight. I mean... Sleep? Was that? I feel like it's a rare thing. I mean, I sleep caffeinated all the time. I can't fly. Anywho, have to go to bed. Okay, good night, Oro. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. mean, maybe. Oh no. I need to find something to give him for a birthday present. I'm dumb. I have to actually talk to him. Dinosaur? What? He's in the clinic. I get called out in video games way too often. spot on my arm keeps itching. Don't like it. Want it to stop. Because it's on my tattoo. I don't like it. I actually have no idea if this is going to be something Ulrich likes. We'll find out. I know. Don't worry, we done here. Oh, he doesn't. Darn. I also apparently skipped dinner and forgot about it until she mentioned it. Oopsie. See, I'm not the only one. Not the spray bottle. Oh my god. 1 second. I got snuck up on. I got snuck up on. Oh, hell yeah. Did they jump scare you with food? No. The child jump scared me. He came in here at 1 in the morning. He's supposed to be asleep. He came in here at 1 a.m. asking me to put on Jurassic World Dominion so he can watch it. That's what he wanted. The answer was no, because he needs to go to sleep. Ever since we got back from the trip, he's had a hard time sleeping. It screwed up his schedule real bad. Mine too, actually. I need to get treats for her. Mm-hmm. I will get to level 5 eventually. He's so grumpy. Aw, come on. Really? Do I have anything in here? No. Oh, yes, I do. Haha. Eh. Tree. Wahaha. Okay. We also need to make more fencing. And I need a shovel. Okay. I need one more. Hey. be careful crafting in this game because it actually takes time. And it would be really easy if you're not watching how much time the crafting actually takes. You could potentially, maybe, end up crafting past the time you need to sleep. Mm-hmm. Well, yes and no. Hmm. Cal. Headed to bed, wanted to hop in and tell you I'm glad you're back. Aw, thank you. Have a good night. Rustic cabin or lovely cottage? Kinda want the lovely cottage one. I want to see what's in that. Well, get good sleep. Oh. Thank you for the gifted sub, Ultra. Cute. forgot I was muted. I was gonna go see about like the mine or the ruins or something, but it's late and it's the Friday night, which means everybody's at the inn. Bruh. Damn. Adeline's a murder hobo. Okay, I will hydrate. Thank you. Mm. Menaces, all of them. Okay. I am sleepy. Like, sleepy, but not sleepy. Like, my brain is awake, but my body's tired. I might have to take a break. Or call it early. I don't know yet. Where do I want to put this? Put it there. I'll take a quick break and then if I'm not feeling it when I get back, then I'll call it. Does that sound fair? Slade. Wait. No. Hi. Hi, Slade. Hello. I got raided by a virus. Oh no. Okay. Hi. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I said I got raided by a virus? What do you think I said? What did you think I said? Thank you for the gifted sub, Ultra. The timing. Yeah, no, the timing. It got quiet, so I thought you said something else. Oh, no. No, no, no. No. I was about to take a break. I was literally about to take a break. Now I feel bad. We're playing cozy game, and I may or may not be a little sleepy. So I was gonna get up and move around and like use the restroom and everything. So, and maybe get food because I want to eat dinner. Shh. Okay. I take break. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so here's what's happening. It's 2 in the morning, and I just realized it's 2 in the morning. Um, and I've been going for about 3 hours now, which is usually I try to cut it off at 3 so I don't overdo it. I'm not doing really long streams like I used to. Um, I'm building myself back up. It's gonna take a bit, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it here. And still in the process of getting food, I'm gonna eat. And then once um once I've eaten, I'll be settling down and everything. I want to at least try to go to bed before 4 in the morning. Um no promises. But yeah, no, that's it for me. So I'm gonna call it here. And let's see, maybe I can. I feel bad because Slane raided me, and I'll must see if there's somebody that I can raid out to, so y'all don't just end up at a dead end. Let's see. Let's see. That's Dead by Daylight. Just chatting. Path of Exile. Snoozlin's playing Path of Exile. Are they gonna be playing for a while? Because I know that Slane was playing. No. Oh no. My computer had a whole hissy fit. Okay. Okay. That was a lot. Okay. Dead by Daylight or Path of Exile? Which one do we want? I don't know how much longer Snooze is going to be live. You know what? I'm just going to raid Snooze. All right. That's it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm still not over that trip last week, so bear with me. I'll get better. Um, I'll be back on Thursday night. So until then, take care of yourselves. I love your faces. And I'll see you then. Good night.